Hi guys, my name is Shanna and I am here to reveal to you today what is the biggest obstacle that is keeping you from traveling as much as you would like. And I'll give you a hint, it's actually not time or money. Are you ready to get started? So, what I have to tell you today is it's going to blow your mind. Mindset is actually the foundation for travel. And it really needs to be tackled before you start planning any trips, before you start making moves on any of your travel dreams. It needs to be tackled first, and this is why. So, in the pyramid of travel and working towards a trip, you've got up at the top here, you've got all the fun stuff, the activities and the hotels, and the actual meat of the travel is there. And in the middle, down here, is all of the planning and all of the things that lead up to the travel. Now, in my mind, at the bottom of the pyramid is where mindset comes in, because that has to be solid and in place before you are going to be able to move the needle on any of your travel dreams. And the reason is that your brain and your words actually create your reality. Your brain listens to what you say and what you think, and it tries to create what it thinks you want. And it does this by working in the background to make whatever you are thinking or saying happen. It's just constantly working there in the background. And there are lots of different names for this. You can Google neuro-linguistic programming. You can Google conscious language. You can Google the law of attraction. And they're all kind of different versions of this same idea that your brain creates your reality by what you think and you feel, and it puts that out there into the universe. So, part of the way that your brain does this is through these stories that we have pre-programmed in our head that we tell ourselves. And we have stories for all sorts of things in our lives. We also have stories that we tell ourselves about travel. And these things can be things that have been inherited, things that attitudes and things that we heard our parents saying, or that our spouse says about things. Those are the pieces. That's what your experiences and what people think and say around you all influence the story that you tell yourself about whatever it is that you want. Now, there are ways to reprogram your travel story. So I'm just going to give you some examples. And I'm going to give you some examples, and then I'm going to show you some affirmations that you can use to help shift that negative thinking. We're going to go into 3 different stories, 3 different versions of what we tell ourselves in our head about travel, and how we can turn those around and reprogram them. Now, when you use affirmations, whether you use these or whether you make up your own, you want to use them every day. You can sit down. It's really good if you can verbalize them, if you can actually say them out loud. And you want to do this on a regular basis, say in the morning and in the evening, every day. You always want to talk about affirmations in the present tense, as if they have already happened. Because that is going to be the most powerful way to get your brain working to get you to that place. You are telling your brain that this is what I want. Now figure out a way to take me here. Now, the first one I'm going to talk about is something I hear people say a lot. It's a mindset where you hear yourself saying, gosh, we haven't been on a real vacation in forever because we don't have the time, the money. Any excuse can be put in there, but we haven't been on a real vacation in forever because we don't have something. That's a mindset of scarcity. And when you think that way, that is what is going to, that scarcity is going to continue and going to perpetuate. Now, a way to flip that around is you can say to yourself, we have all of the resources that we need to take the trips that we dream about. We have all of the resources that we need to take the trips that we dream about. All right, there's number one. Something else that I hear people saying about travel, something else that's a part of a lot of people's travel stories, is that I hear people say planning a big vacation is just too much work. People are just too busy, and planning a trip is just a lot of work. It's an overwhelming feeling to a lot of folks. So the way you can flip that around and reprogram that story is to say, I choose to make travel fun and easy. I choose to make travel fun and easy. And the last one that I hear people saying a lot, and it's really, really hard for me to listen to, is we will travel more when we retire. Or another version, we will travel more when the kids are out of the house. But some condition that once you get to that point, then you're going to go after your travel dreams. And this is a rant for a whole nother thing, but I hate to hear people say that because none of us know what our future holds. None of us know whether we're going to have good health, once we retire. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if something else is going to happen that's going to, stop us from doing that. And if we keep putting those travel dreams off into the future, well, that story is going to keep perpetuating. It's just going to keep going. So, an affirmation that you can use to flip that around is to say, we are living our travel dreams now. We are living our travel dreams now. So, that's what I've got for you today. So we are just talking about mindset and why it is the first thing that you need to tackle before you go after your travel dreams. I've got a couple things coming up in our Facebook group that I'm super excited about that I want to tell you about that relate to this. At the end of the month, we are going to be doing a travel mindset reset, a 7-day travel mindset reset. And if you're watching this after this, it's going to be in our Facebook group. It's going to be available to you after that point for members of our Facebook group. We are going to work together to identify what our pre-programmed stories about travel are telling us, and work together to shift those, to shift that to a better place where we can really move forward on our travel dreams. So, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you click the subscribe button, and which I'll pop in there later, and make sure to go to this link here. I'll put it down in the comments to join our Facebook group. If you are looking to move the needle on your own travel dreams, if you are looking for ways to make those happen, if you are looking for more than just inspiration and pretty pictures, because I don't do fluff, you need to come to our Facebook group. We are working together to make our travel dreams happen there. So I hope you are having a great day, and I will see you again soon. Thanks so much.